Does anyone remember the water level in Mario, Super Mario Brothers video game? That was my favorite level. I love the jellyfish. Squids. The squids. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. I'm 5 foot tall and I love dressing up. And my height is not gonna stop me from pretending I'm a model that can wear anything she wants. I just find the ways to make things work for my height. And not only am I very short, I'm also curvy, just a wee bit curvy, you know, I'm not va-va-voom or anything, but we've got some junk in the trunk that makes things even more challenging. So, if you are like me or just love fashion, love playing and experimenting in your closet, you are in the right place. Anywho, today I was thinking I would like to style up summery and springy pieces for wintertime. And don't come at me because our winters in Vegas are absolutely gorgeous. The lowest it's been during the day is in the 50s. This week we're in the 60s. So it's very mild, it's relatively mild, but it's gorgeous. I'm gonna be trying skirts mainly. I like to dress off the cuff. I don't like to pre-plan things too much. Sometimes I'll think about ideas in my head, but I never really like sit there and pre-select my outfits because I like you to see the journey and I like you to see the flops and the wins and just know that the final product is never usually what we start with. Sometimes you just got to keep on going and keep on experimenting until you get to a place of satisfaction. This is the outfit I'm wearing right now. I freaking love her, okay? Flannel shirt from Uniqlo that I buttoned all the way to the top to make myself look very fancy. And I've got this scarf that is reversible, but for some reason only this side likes to show. And then I have purple corduroy jeans from Levi's, baby. And then I'm wearing clogs. You know what? I may regret getting these clogs. Clogs are not the most comfortable thing in the world. I always liked how they looked and the aesthetic that they add, but they are not very comfortable. I like these actually have like a very squishy sole, but just things that don't have like a back that can slide off easily, especially at this height, don't recommend for long walks. If it had a strap in the back, that would be magnifique. Maybe I can add that. Maybe I can go to the Cobbler and add that one day, but we shall see if that happens. Or if she ends up on my Depop. But I do love them. I do love how they look. Anyway, so for the first outfit, I think I am going to style this vibrant, bright skirt that I thrifted what seems like a millennia ago. As you can see on the inside, she is most likely handmade and it's a nice thicker like canvas fabric, like almost a duck canvas, but I adore this embroidery. I mean, come on, like it's fun, it's colorful. She is not gonna be looking like everyone else, okay? But she's gonna look fly. So we're gonna try her on. We'll see how it ends up in the editing process. So I have the skirt on and I'm thinking, I actually kind of like it with this, not gonna lie, this pattern mixing, but I was like, maybe I will keep it bold and keep it like maximalist, you know? Because this skirt begs to be the center of attention and I almost want you to look at the whole outfit and not just the skirt. So this skirt is a very warm tone. I'm gonna take a tip from Salvador Dali and mix a cool tone with it. If you saw my dressing up inspired by art video, then you will know Dali was one of my inspirations, and I'm gonna take his magic and mastery in color and see if that works, and if it doesn't, then screw you, Dali! But yeah, and If you notice me being a little bit more chipper than usual, that's because my beautiful puppy boy, my beautiful old senior puppy man, he is doing so much better. For pretty much the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, he really was not doing well. Having issues with his spine, his back, IVDD, mama's where you at? But yeah, he's so much better. The stress that I was under was immense, honey. I was faking it till I made it with my last few videos, but I'm just so happy to be energized again and not stressed out and not growing new gray hairs and just not feeling sick to my stomach. I'm very, very happy about that. Let me try the sweater on, because a girl can rant. All right, you guys are seeing it here first, folks. How does it look? Stripes with another interesting embroidered pattern. I actually am here for it. I like it. I like it. I need the cool tone near my face because I'm a very cool tone girl. Well, I'm pretty neutral, but I definitely lean more cool. And you know, I'm a winter, as I said in my last video, because I'm a high contrast girl. So this contrast really helps. And I feel like I would, in this weather, wear it just like this. And this sweater, this turtleneck is from Stowed. I used to call it Stowed, but when I went to, I don't know, Neiman or Nordstrom or something, I was looking at a Stowed bag and I was like, oh baby, to my husband, look at this Stowed bag, it's so cute. And then up comes sales associate, it's pronounced Stowed. And I was like, oh, thank you, Stowed. So this is my Stowed turtleneck. Maybe I would add this really cute scrunchie. My hair is thin, so it just falls off unless I double wrap it, which is kind of defeating the purpose. So wearing it on my wrist is cute. It gives something. If I had two of the same, it would look like it's part of the sweater, but yeah, one for today. Do I want to add like a belt? I do kind of want to add some interest to this. Oh no, is there a stain on here? God damn it. For belts, I can never go wrong with my beaded tassel, although some of the beads started snapping off, which is so tragic. Oh, or I have this one, which kind of like fits the skirts vibe, I would say. So I'm gonna try that. And I'm gonna wear it up here on top of the sweater just so you can actually see the belt. I really like that. And I kept the clogs on, so this is how it's looking. For earrings, I mean, I usually keep my hair down, so they're not always the biggest statement, but I'll put some gold earrings. And I am not afraid to mix gold with silver. I think that gives some effortlessness to an outfit. I like mixing gold with like silver. It just looks more cool to me. It looks less serious, I guess. I like that. Yeah, and I love these earrings. They're like a crescent shape. Yeah, okay. This is a great mild winter outfit. Okay, you could put socks underneath, obviously. You could wear stockings under this. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Let me see if there's like maybe a jacket that can go on top, but jackets are like really the bane of my existence. So I'm gonna try my Little Red Riding Hood coat on. I think doing something more of a solid is gonna be good here. Doing a solid helps. Just kind of ease the eye. I don't want to add another pattern, so I just tied the back. It has a hoodie, which is good if it's like a windier day and your ears get cold like mine. But We got the little Red Riding Hood. And this jacket, it has like a detachable lining, so can make it even warmer. And I think that's so cute. I do like that. Obviously, I love this outfit the best. But the jacket, I mean, for practical reasons, you might need it for wherever you live. But, ooh, girl, that's so cute. Can I even top this outfit? Okay, video's done. Okay, so let me just show you some of the details close up. And yes, I kept the clogs on. They're just perfect with this outfit. But yeah, I think styling a skirt for winter, outfit number 1, success. Okay, so the next skirt I wanted to style is this insanely beautiful liquidy drape of a maxi skirt. It's 100% silk. It's Adriana Papel. Look at that freaking glitter shine. Oh my god, you know I'm a sucker for sequin and beads. I'm a product of my grandmother. I am a byproduct. Anyway, so let's try her on. Okay, so I just want to show you the skirt on because it looks really good with this top as well. I would definitely keep it. I would wear this outfit absolutely 100%. I am going to swap out the shoes and then I'll swap off the top too, but let me just play. Let me just cook real quick here. Oh, I love that. Love. She just like kind of shines through, but is still a little bit muted along the monochromatic backdrop that this is. The shoes would definitely not be clogs. Like, ew, I don't like that, how that looks whatsoever. Let's see. I have to wear a heel with this skirt. Unfortunately, it is swimmingly long. So since it's winter time, I have my basically knee-high cashmere socks. So that'll keep me warm. Since this material of skirt is more breathable, it's silk, you definitely want to add like your tights underneath or long socks, thigh high, knee high, whatever floats your boat. No more beads are popping off. No, we're gonna have to retire this gorgeous thing. I need to figure out how to like fix it, how to stop more beads from popping off, because I just love this thing. Okay, so we have our tights. And you know what? I think I'm gonna be one of those cool girls who doesn't care that her skirt is literally draping on the ground. I really do love how that looks. Obviously, it's not fun to walk around like that, but if you're just going to like a restaurant or something, you could just like lift the skirt as you're walking. And then when you're sitting, it's just like, it's almost like a wedding dress, you know, because it's like a train. I love that. I love how that looks. So I'm just gonna put a pointy-toed boot on. Boots are gonna be really helpful for keeping warm, and the point is just gonna peek through the bottom of the skirt, and I think that will leave a beautiful effect. I love the colors. I love, even like if somehow the wind blew this up, I think it would look so cool. So we have one version. If you can see the boot coming through, even as I walk. So it just skims the ground, like it's not like too much of a train. Obviously, it's like gonna get dirty if you don't lift it, and depending on where you're walking, but I really do love the effect of how it moves and how it looks like just kissing the ground. It's so pretty. Okay, so let me change the top, but I do think that's stunning. So I'm thinking this really beautiful, I believe it's also cashmere sweater from Nadam I think that would be really pretty. This color is nice and it brings that contrast that I like, the darker tone of this aqua. And then I have this high collared sleeveless top that's sparkly. I just, you know, I'm a sucker, like I said, for sparkles. And I want like some interest to come out of that neckline. Okay, so this is that top. I love it. It looks, again, like liquid on liquid. So that's really pretty. Love. Even on its own, like for spring or like transitional weather, that's beautiful. Then my Nadam top, this color is everything on me. I just love how it looks. It makes me feel. So now we have like a little bit of that really pretty sparkle coming through on the neck, the very cozy sweater. I'm thinking about another layer on top, like another jacket. And I like to kind of have like this shimmer peek through the bottom. So I'm just kind of like zhuzhing my sweater a bit, roll up the sleeves. Like for styling purposes, definitely want to keep the boots. I really think that's gorgeous. Again, for winter, a long stocking would probably be best under this versus the socks, but I like a little bit of air circulation because I get hot easily. So I just added this wool jacket. It's very warm, it's a thick wool. The color is really cute. The length for me for sure is a little long. I wish I could pull off every length of a coat and a jacket. I see people who can and I'm like, oh, your options are endless. But I mean, whatever, you know, sometimes you just wear the thing you want to wear and you don't care about what it looks like on your body. And sometimes you do care, so it just depends. I think keeping it like in that button, just the top, and then keeping the like triangle open, this triangle right here, that helps. And then cinching a little bit with the tie in the back, just really playing with it, judging it. I think that's nice. That looks really pretty actually now with it open like that, and the length isn't bothering me as much. So styling hack right there. I kind of love this. I like the colors. The colors are really fun. We have dark teal, light aqua, we have the silvery gray, and then the green, which is a completely different color on its own. And then I've been forgetting to style bags with these outfits, so let me see what bag I would wear. I'm gonna add my yellow Longchamp bag because this is the year of color for me. We are gonna play with color, we are gonna experiment with color and not hold back. So this is pretty much, I have a yellow purse and I have a teal purse. I want more colored purses. So yeah. But yeah, I think that looks freaking fabulous. I feel so put together, so cool at the same time. I feel like mature, but also fun with all these colors. And yeah, I definitely love that. And it's a great, I'm already hot. I'm hot on top, so that's perfect. That is what we want, winter outfit. And then you can wear a scarf if you need to for your head, if it's windy. Yeah, I think that's another successful outfit. And I just want to say thank you for all the love on my last video. I'm so excited about this community that we're building here. A lot of amazing fashion lovers who are not afraid to play. That just makes me so excited to be a part of that with you. So what about a mini skirt for winter, you so smartly asked me? This is a silk mini skirt. She's pretty wrinkled right now, so let's ignore that. But I kind of want to play with styling this over pants to see if this cut of a skirt works. So far we have the skirt on, and you can ask, why don't you just keep it simple, stupid, and wear some thick stockings with your skirt? Well, people, I don't like simple, as you have seen. I like to do things the hard way. Now this outfit She's beautiful. She's definitely already a fit like this. So I just needed to show you that. But we are gonna try the pants with it and see if that works, if that's not too much fabric, too much bunching up in the stomach area, which could be a potential pitfall of that. So first I wanna try it a little bit more sporty. So I'm going to put on these Adidas track pants and see how that works out. I think that what would be best is to wear like a low rise pant underneath this so it doesn't bunch up so much, because this skirt is actually a high rise. So that would give it a little bit of like room to breathe between the lower waist and the upper waist, if that makes any sense to you. So now we have, let's pull down the skirt. And yes, black and on black is definitely going to be an easier way to wear this trend. Oh my God. I actually freaking love that. Okay. So what I like is that there is a break. If this was just a plain black slack, it would be a little bit boring, and you would think that maybe the skirt came connected with the pants and that you bought the trend as is and made up, which is fine. I actually really love those skirt pants, but why buy something new when you already can make something at home with what you have, right? Okay, so I actually love the outfit. I love it with the sweater. I love it with the sparkly top. I think that's perfect. But you saw that already, so let's keep playing. Okay, I wanted to lean into the sporty side of things and try to keep things a little casual, because as you know, most of my outfits are a little bit more than casual, so I wanted to give you an option for those days where you're like, I'm just going to the grocery store. We still have a little bit of interest, so if somebody's really paying attention and is a fashionista, then they'll clock you. But other than that, this looks to me really fun. I like that it's actually taking away my shape. I know that I struggle with wearing things that are shapeless, and that is something that I'm trying to I just want to break that a little bit day by day, because I know that the patriarchy made me this way and I don't want to follow what they say. I think a belt would be cool with this outfit. This is a conch belt, and this belt you can wear high or low. And like I said, I'm trying not to highlight my waist too much because I am wanting to defy what's expected of me and my body and how I should present myself. So, ooh, that's really fun. I do like that. And then this is what the back looks like. I always end up putting, this part I think is supposed to be the front. I always end up putting it in the back because I just like this part of it. So I like that. I like draping this a little bit. That looks fun to me. What do you guys think? And if you don't know, my favorite Spice Girl was Sporty Spice, so that might come through in my clothes sometimes. Who was your favorite Spice Girl? People say that Sporty Spice was like the least popular one, but me and my friends used to fight over being Sporty Spice in like theme parties and stuff. Yeah, now you know how old I am. Okay, so this is a more, just a metallic belt. Trying to find what spot on my hips to wear it. So that's fine. I kind of like the other option better just because it adds like a new color and a new texture, where this only silver, I feel like, I like it. I mean, it's not bad. It looks cool. It's just up to your preference. But I think I liked the other belt better. I did want to try one more belt, which is going to be a Western belt. But I like to buy belts that are too big, and then I have like a belt hole puncher because I can wear them low or high. So that's another thing. If you're thrifting, don't pay attention to the size of the belt in terms of like fitting you. Get something too big. But yeah, so I like that too. I mean, the black, it works, you know. But I think my number, I actually really like that. It doesn't look bad, and it doesn't not work. So for the purse, I will bring another brown element to kind of like bring that belt in, and also a stripe element. with my zebra fur purse, which I thrifted as well. Cool, so yeah, I think this is like a very chill, very laid back outfit. It's really good for like running errands. You still look put together, but you're so comfortable. And honestly, you look cool. How do we wear a sheer skirt in wintertime, do you ask? That doesn't seem like a very warm fabric. So I'm gonna try another version of skirt over pants. I'm gonna try this. I absolutely love how it like has this jellyfish squid property to it. I love that. That's so cool to me. Now this is a thrifted cachet skirt. So if you are thrifting in America, you know what cachet is. I don't know if cachet was international, might be, but old cachet is where it's at. Like, please keep your eyes out for that, because they made some incredible pieces back in the day. And when I was young, when they were in their heyday, I could simply not afford a cachet anything, even on sale. So to be able to like thrift it now, it kind of fulfills a childhood fantasy of wanting to wear cachet, French Connection, those brands that they were like luxury back in the day, or they seemed like luxury for like maybe middle class people, I don't know. But so far, okay. Oh, and honestly, I'm new boot goofing. I know these aren't new, but I freaking love these boots so much, and they're looking good with everything that I'm wearing, so why the hell should I change them? Still loving this shirt. I like that a little bit of the pant even is coming through, but yeah, we're winter down here, that's for sure. I really like that. I don't even want to change this top. Like, I'm living, okay? But, okay, so I have this really gorgeous St. John. This is vintage. Like, look at that tag. It's such a cool, like, very 70s font. Oh. So I bought this on Poshmark, and the smell will not go away at all, no matter how much I wash it, but it's such a good smell, and I'm happy that it won't go away, because it's like, I don't know, whoever like wore this, like wore a insanely good perfume, and I hate perfume. I really do, because like they make me so nauseous most of the time. Like, I really wish I could wear perfume, but me and my husband, like even the ones that I can handle, sometimes he's like, girl, you stinking. You hurting me. You hurting my tummy. So this top has such a beautiful like clown ruffle collar, and I just have to keep this. I'm sorry. I need more thin turtlenecks, especially sleeveless. Like, that's really good for me, because I do wear more tight cardigans sometimes. So having a sleeveless underneath is gonna be very helpful to keep range of motion in the arms. So I could keep it open like this, which I absolutely adore. I love that, because you get a lot of the texture, a lot of the interest coming through. But if you want to keep it more sleek and minimal, you can obviously close. The skirt makes me just want to walk like this all day. He's so cozy right now. Okay, I'm a jellyfish. Does anyone remember the water level in Mario, Super Mario Brothers video game? That was my favorite level. I love the jellyfish. Squids. The squids. God damn, that's cute. The movement is just phenomenal in this. Like, why wouldn't I want to wear this stunning piece in the wintertime, right? It's just too good to keep for one season. Did somebody call for a little more sparkle? Yep. When you add this purse, you just have to stand like this. You have to walk like that. So again, silver and gold mixing together beautifully. Metallics are a neutral, okay? You can mix them, you can match them. And this top also, or this cardigan also has like a tie here, so you can do like the bow in the front if you want. Sometimes I like it in the back, just trailing. Another layer of interest for the people that have to walk behind me. Give them something to look at. God, this skirt allows people to see how weird I am. People who don't know, they will know when I'm wearing this skirt. They're like, oh, that's a weird girl. She's odd. She don't care. She will embarrass anyone, especially herself. So the last thing I want to do, I think this will be the last thing. Another good brand to thrift is Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor Loft, Ann Taylor Regular. As long as it's vintage, good quality stuff. This is another beautiful piece. This one is polyester, but I really like the flow of it. It's polka dot, which was very trendy for a while, and people are saying, ew, it's not in trend anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I like this skirt, okay? So I'm gonna wear it. And I don't know if I just told you this, but I am gonna try to style it with jeans. I think trousers are great for the skirt with pant trend. Jeans can start to look a little bit Disney, Y2K Disney, which is not the vibe. It is not cunty enough for me. I need this look to be cunty, okay? So it needs to look cool. It needs to look cunty. I mean, that's just the perfect descriptor. That is the perfect descriptor for this outfit that I want to try. So let me take this Cardi B off because I am hot again. And I would open the window, but the children, they're out there, they're laughing, they're playing. Okay, my dear friends, I have this skirt on right now, nothing underneath, so you'll see a little bit of my panty come through. I just wanted to show you the cut. I still have my cashmere socks on. I grabbed 2 pairs of jeans, a baggy, and I think a dark wash will look nice with this. And then this is a like very skinny, slim boot cut. So obviously I haven't tried the jean with the pants, or the jean with the skirt, so I had to take out a few options to see if this will work. These are my baggy jeans. They're Lee, they're men's. I dyed them an indigo color. They used to be like a very faded grayish denim, gray blue green, you know, like when pants are really vintagey and they get like that very faded color. But I wanted a pair of indigo, so I dyed them myself. Okay, so far the bulbousness of the bottom of the pant with the bulbousness of the skirt may be throwing me off a little bit, but I'll try it with a shoe first. And I think I want to go peep toe so you can see my sock. The shoe is definitely helping. However, I need to for sure change the top. I'm going to try this really thick merino wool sweater, and it's such a tight weave because I accidentally washed it. So it did shrink, and I actually like how it looks shrunken. Okay, I think because I'm wearing blue jeans, I wanted to try the blue top. And it's not really doing too much for me. It's a pretty easy outfit. Like, it's casual. It feels a little bit casual. I don't know why, but even though I'm wearing heels. Let me just keep building on this outfit first before I say I don't like it, because it's almost there for me. And I like it with this bag. I think I want to bring the burgundy from my sock into the mix. And yeah, I think this outfit just needs a little more color. I said I wanted to play more with the color, and the last few outfits have been pretty dark. So let's try this gorgeous colored burgundy windbreaker funnel neck type situation. And this funnel neck is definitely a little bit big on me, and the cut is not my favorite, but luckily it has these drawstrings which help me make it, just give it a little bit more shape and cut it to like the length that I want. So yeah, it's bubbly, but, and I am kind of liking this double layered look of the collars. A lot of times people would zip it all the way to the top. That's what's trendy right now, but I really like the color contrast. Those colors together are stunning. Oh, people, here we are. We are making things look so much better. Things that I think I'm like, meh, you know, it's not bad, but it's not making me feel freaking awesome. But this is with the windbreaker, and that gives the warmth back. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you to everyone who's like subscribed and who has left me really sweet comments. You have no idea how much it makes my day. Sometimes I look at the videos I've uploaded and I'm like, should I keep going? It's not getting a lot of views. Like, I don't know, maybe, you know, imposter syndrome starts to kick in and you're like, are my outfits really that good? Like, is my personality okay enough for people? Like, I'm an overthinker, okay, people? I do overthink. So when I do get those comments, it is that little bit of validation, which I still would have self-validated. I did, and I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I can't, nobody's perfect, you know, I'm just starting out, and it takes time to like really hit your groove and like figure out like algorithms, all of that stuff, SEO. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm just interested in making videos that excite me and allow me to have fun and show my creativity regardless. So maybe I will learn that as a byproduct eventually, but for now, I'm just gonna keep going. Like I said, to the people who have really like cheered me on and championed me, I can't believe how sweet you are. It's so awesome. And with that, I bid you adieu.